we know that we're experiencing real challenges and hardships. What are the things that we can do to mitigate this, especially in the area of our greatest tools in terms of running the school business, which is our people, our staff? Retention, retention, retention. I tell every one of my clients currently now, please make sure you don't lose the staff that you have. The reason why is that the cost of replacement is extremely punitive at this point. Our teachers are very much aware of what obtains in the market. We have this new, which I think is really great because it's really enhancing the dignity of the profession. We have celebrity teachers. We have them on social media. They see what these celebrity teachers are able to do. So our teachers' eyes are very open now. They know what's happening in the industry. A lot of them are also realizing their worth. Now, as much as you can, please keep the teachers that you have, especially if they're good teachers, because the cost of rehire is very punitive. I'm currently hiring, still hiring, which should never happen. And that's a totally different discussion entirely. Manpower planning in August, for real, in September. Anyway, that's a different discussion entirely. But please keep the staff that you have. I mentioned this in a discussion with a board in 2023, earlier in 2023, and I said to them that for some schools, you're going to have to adopt the revolving door approach. Revolving door approach means that for some staff members, you can't keep them. So what that means is that you need to be primed to keep hiring and keep training. That is not the best option. Best option is to retain. However, we know that our teachers now, a lot of them highly skilled, are upwardly mobile. They're moving around. So they're not going to stay. So what do? You need to understand that you might need to think about investing in entry-level talent, training up and replacing. That might be something you can look into. Control and automation is really, really key, because when you have a business that's heavily people reliant, you need to also consider the fact that you need to try and look at the role. Which part of this workflow in terms of delivering learning can be automated so that my reliance on human presence is reduced? These are things you need to look at. Job audits as well. Look at the role of the teaching staff or the non-academic staff. Which aspect of their job is not core to them that we can outsource to others so that they can deliver more value in terms of the core to more students? So think about removing the administrative tasks that is on a teacher's plate, outsourcing it to somebody who can do that manual repetitive task so that they're able to deliver the learning to multiple students. It's a way to maximize one hire. So those are things you could look at as well. Collaboration with other schools. Mrs. Falamba had mentioned it earlier. Collaboration is the new competition. This is the time to now start thinking about how you can share resources, pull resources together, minimize your costs, but still be able to give added value to your consumers. Okay? Then obviously be very deliberate with your hiring choices. There are some staff members that you can tell they are flight risk already. There's some that you can tell might not be able to generate the kind of productivity that you're looking for. Some may not be, how will I put it, may not be as flexible or as resilient. And these are things you need to be able to think about.